Let's talk about the impending government shutdown and why this government shutdown stands to be different from shutdowns of the past. Now, very quickly, because y'all know I'm a big words mean things person, a government shutdown occurs when Congress fails to pass funding legislation for the next fiscal year or a continuing resolution, which is a temporary stopgap before the October 1st deadline. Without legalized authorized funding, federal agencies must cease all non essential activity. This is a list of all the government shutdowns that have occurred in the past 50 years, the last one occurring in 2019 under Trump, which was the longest shutdown in history, lasting 35 days. Not only was it the longest shutdown in history, it was the most expensive, costing the economy $3 billion. While this is the White House's official word on what is behind this possible government shutdown, what Democrats are actually seeking is an extension of expiring health insurance subsidies. Earlier this year in March, there was another threat of a possible government shutdown. However, that was avoided when Chuck Schumer ultimately ended up siding with the president, consenting to fund a bill that allowed President Donald Trump to continue slashing the federal government. Schumer's choice to side with Trump was not well received by members in his own party. And Schumer, along with House Speaker Mike Johnson and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, along with the Senate Majority Leader John Thune, are set to meet with the president today to further discuss demands and see if they can come to some resolution before the September 30th, 11:59 p.m. deadline. Here's where this possible government shutdown differs from government shutdowns in the past. With the help of Elon Musk, Doge has taken a chainsaw to the federal government and has slashed thousands of jobs, decimating several agencies and bureaus in the federal government seemingly overnight. If a budget is not agreed upon and passed by the September 30th deadline and we go into a shutdown, in retaliation for not passing a budget and going into a shutdown, this administration is prepared to fire thousands of government employees, following through with further reductions in workforce that will continue to decimate the federal government. This threat is unprecedented. In typical government shutdowns, one of two things will happen. Either employees are furloughed or employees continue to work, however, they are back paid, or if their agencies have funding for a few weeks, employees will continue to be paid until that funding runs out, and then they will receive back pay or are furloughed. The legality of the threat to rift government employees in retaliation of not passing a budget and following through with a shutdown is questionable at best. However, over the past few months, we have seen things that are unprecedented at best and illegal at worst go unchecked. As it pertains to whether a government shutdown will occur or not, we're just going to have to wait and see. However, if Schumer does what Schumer does best, there will be no